Yeah. Parkway Panthers, we on a mission. Under Friday night lights, no superstition. Fields once tried by legends on a collision. Chasing dreams out of your name with precision. Brandon Harris, arm like cannon fire. QB with vision, took us higher. Yardage flying, defense is tired. Watch them dreams, they'll never expire. Alumni, shout-outs, legends rise under the moonlit skies. Panther ties, heroes born, hear the fans' cries. Echoes in the stands, real ones never die. Very human, defense so raw. Linebacker blitz, crowd roars in awe. Tackles like thunder, enemies withdraw. Heartbeat of the field, breaking every law. Terrace Marshall, wide out divine. Routes cut sharp, defensive line. Touchdown dance, end zone shine. Grit and glory, Panther pride shrine. Alumni, shout-outs, legends rise under the moonlit skies. Panther ties, heroes born, hear the fans' cries. Echoes in the stands, real ones never die. Never die. Don't forget Izzy, making offenses dizzy. Mukwamo presses quick, try to dodge the truck stick. Israel reps that Panther pride, taking QBs on a roller coaster ride. Panther pride riding strong, stand tall all season long. Too many names to fit in one song. Feel the roars where we belong. Panthers charging can't be tamed. Players worthy of the fame. Glow of victory in their eyes. Underneath South Bossier skies, we break boundaries every game. No two Friday nights are the same. Victory's our only aim. Living out the Panther name. Panther pride running strong. We stay tall all season long. Too many names to fit in one song. Feel the roars where we belong. Never die. Panther pride running strong. We stay tall all season long. Too many names to fit in one song. Feel the roars where we belong. Red and black on fire burning. Panther pride never tire fighting. Beat the rebels, send them crying. Winning on the battlefield. Beat the rebels, victory tastes like glory shining. Parkway wins in the playoffs, baby. Send them back to West Monroe. Every tackle, every play, sweat and blood, we pave the way. Under the lights, the crowd goes wild. Rebels fall while we stand tall. Beat the rebels, victory tastes like glory shining. Parkway wins in the playoffs, baby. Send them back to West Monroe. Running down the field, no stop. Hard hit, never gonna drop. Rebel dreams shattered, gone. Panther roar echoes on. Beat the rebels, victory tastes like glory shining. Parkway wins in the playoffs, baby. Send them back to West Monroe. Beat the so tall, Panthers roaring, claim it all. Farrington's fire in his hands, leading Sobo through the lands. CJ Dudley breaks the line, running wild, he's in his prime. Mayo hits, they echo loud. D.D. Oliver draws a crowd. Under Friday night lights we fight. Coach Brotherton's got the plan tight. Parkway Panthers reign supreme. Dirty red, it's not a dream. Storming hard, we push ahead. Winning battles, storming red. Defense holds like mighty walls. Never backing, never falls. From sidelines to destiny, each play carved in victory. Unity in every stride. Sobo's pride won't be denied. Brotherton's eyes see the game. Playbook magic, none the same. Young warriors with hearts untamed. In Parkway tales we're famed. On Friday nights we fight. Coach Brotherton's got the plan tight. Parkway Panthers reign supreme. Dirty red, it's not a dream. Friday night lights we fight. Coach Brotherton's got the plan tight. Parkway Panthers reign supreme. Dirty red, it's not a dream. Storming hard, we push ahead. Winning battles, storming red. Defense holds like mighty walls. Never backing, never falls. From sidelines to destiny, each play carved in victory. Unity in every stride. Sobo's pride won't be denied. Brotherton's eyes see the game. Playbook magic, none the same. Young warriors with hearts untamed. In Parkway tales we're famed. Brotherton's eyes. I'm not field of green, it's black and red. Panthers roared, rebels fled. On the Sobo sky, lights bright. Parkway's growl sealed the night. Rebels clad in red and blue, came with pride, left with rule. Bleeding hearts in the stands they sigh. Panthers bounce, West Monroe cry. Parkway cross used to fight underneath the Sobo light. Panthers roar, victory shout. No one doubts what we're about. Rushing hits, breaking through. Every move is what we do. Red and blue, left feeling torn. Black and red, forever born. Rebel flag, inner glass. Panthers run, game so fast. End zone filled with a roar. West Monroe, you bastard before. Parkway cross used to fight underneath the Sobo light. Panthers roar, victory shout. No one doubts what we're about. Rushing hits, breaking through. Every move is what we do. Red and blue, left feeling torn. Black and red, forever born. Parkway cross used to fight underneath the Sobo light. Panthers roar, victory shout. No one doubts what we're about. Brewing claws used to fight underneath the sobo light. Panthers roar, victory shout, no one doubts what we're about. Crushing hits, breaking through, every move is what we do. Red and blue, left field and torn, black and red forever bout. Panthers in black and red, ready to attack. West Monroe Rebels about to get smacked. Home turf in Sobo, crowd go berserk. Friday night lights, Panthers doing work. In the end zone, watch them break it down. Rebels looking lost, eyes on the ground. Sobo Stadium, crown on our head. West Monroe defeated, they painted red. First quarter throttle, Rebels try to run. Panthers blitzing fast, game's already done. Black and red warriors charging with pride. Football thundering, Rebels can't hide. In the end zone, watch them break it down. Rebels looking lost, eyes on the ground. Sobo Stadium, crown on our head. West Monroe defeated, they painted red. First quarter throttle, Rebels try to run. Panthers blitzing fast, game's already done. Black and red warriors charging with pride. Football thundering, Rebels can't hide. In the end zone, watch them break it down. Rebels looking lost, eyes on the ground. Sobo Stadium, crown on our head. West Monroe defeated, they painted red. 4 quarters later, the story gets told. Panthers took the win, eyes on the gold. Sidelines wild, the fans couldn't be restrained. West Monroe's dreams drowned in the rain. In the end zone, watch them break it down. Rebels looking lost, eyes on the ground. Sobo Stadium, crown on our head. West Monroe defeated, they painted red. In the end zone, watch them break it down. Rebels looking lost, eyes on the ground. Sobo Stadium, crown on our head. West Monroe defeated, they painted red. In the end zone.
Looking for top-notch asphalt and concrete paving in Northwest Louisiana? Look no further than Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, your trusted paving contractor since 1968. For over 54 years, Bowman's has been delivering precision, punctuality, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. As a third-generation, family-owned and operated business, Bowman's expertise spans over a century. From driveways to parking lots, there's no project too large or small for Bowman's to handle. Bowman's offers upfront, fair pricing and timely service. Ready to transform your property? Call 318-742-8100 to schedule your initial consultation today. Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, where experience meets innovation and your paving needs become our priority.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Lights here at Preston Crownover Stadium and Bobby Marlowe Field, Week 1 of the LHSAA playoffs.
Shane, we were so excited. We both tried to jump in and get this thing going.
Tell you what, Keith, I got here like an hour before game time. Before we were going live, I was ready for tonight.
Yeah, you beat me here, which never happens.
Tell you what, it's an exciting night that we're going to have tonight here at Preston Crownover Stadium and Bobby Marlowe Field. We will see the Parkway Panthers at 8-2 hosting the 5-5 West Monroe Rebels. And don't be fooled by that 5-5.
No, I don't think so either.
It's going to be an interesting game tonight. I believe both of these teams match up well with each other. The Panthers have a strong defense as well as West Monroe, and they both like to run the ball.
Well, that works well for us. You know, the two teams that we lost to this year were both passing teams that aired the ball out quite a bit. So running works out in our favor, I think.
You know, the Panthers are averaging 45 points a game, and West Monroe's averaging 31.8 points a game. The interesting part about that, when you sit and look and break down those numbers, Parkway's averaging 15 points in the first quarter, 16 in the second quarter, 11 in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, they're only averaging 2.9, which a lot of those games, the running clock and running it out a little bit. But West Monroe a little bit more balanced at 9 points per game in the first quarter, 8 in the second, 5 in the third, and 5 in the fourth. So, I tell you, this West Monroe program, I'm expecting them to travel really strong tonight. And I think the Panthers sideline is going to be packed out. Looks like we've got Takira San Miguel down there on the track selling some food tonight. I wonder if at halftime they're going to bring us some of that.
I was fixing to say, wait a second. No one said there was Takira San Miguel down there on the sidelines. But, yeah, if you're out and about in South Bossier and you're ready to come to the first round of the playoffs and get you some Takira San Miguel, get to Parkway Stadium, Preston Crownover Stadium.
I tell you, it's these two teams this year, they only had one common opponent. That was Huntington.
Okay.
And they both went 1-0 against Huntington, so they both beat Huntington. But something that was kind of surprising to me was the score of the Huntington-West Monroe game. And I'm going to pull that up real fast and give you all that score because there it's 40-7. So week 1 on September the 6th, they played Huntington and they beat them 40-7. But we're excited. We're pumped up. As you might know, if you've watched us week in and week out, we bleed black and red. We will be telling dad jokes. We'll be having fun. Keith, I heard this week we tell dad jokes and talk about other stuff because we don't know football.
Yeah,
that's a rumor. A rumor going around town.
I heard that too. I heard that rumor going around town also. That.
But look. Whether we know football or don't know football, and those of you that know me know basketball is my number one sport. We're going to be calling some of those games as well. But we are here for the grandmothers, the moms, the dads, the aunts, the uncles, the friends, anybody that's out of town and can't make this game. We are here so you can watch your dirty red Parkway Panthers.
Well, Shane, if anybody who knows me knows that I just like to entertain and make people laugh. So I'm not really. I don't think either one of us ever got on this to be professional commentators for football. We got on here to entertain. And
I've been waiting on ESPN to reach out to me.
Well,
speak for yourself there.
They have reached out to us a couple of times. Why does he keep doing the drum thing whenever we tell
we're being serious. He thinks we're telling jokes. The dad joke segments haven't started, Mr. Producer.
So.
But, look, it's starting to fill up here. We're on a little bit earlier than we normally come on. I think we're getting ready here to see a group of dancers get out here and do some high kicking.
Yeah, that's the West Monroe.
Hey, and when they get finished high kicking,
Rebel
what?
Steppers? I don't know what they're called.
We see some high stepping by the Parkway Panthers here tonight.
That's right. Well, we'll let y'all enjoy that. We'll come back to y'all after they get finished doing their little dance. All right, Shane, we're back after the nice performance by West Monroe.
High Steppers.
We'll call them High Steppers. I don't know what their official title is, but we'll go with that. I like to say, if you're joining us from West Monroe, there might be some people who didn't come over and are at home watching this on sobo.live. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now that Shane and I are very biased, so we will probably not be pulling for your Rebels. Might not even.
They might want to turn the volume down. Turn some music on.
That's right. Turn some music on and just watch, because we are not going to be loyal Rebels in any way.
We are not that, and we're excited as we get ready to see these Parkway Panthers come out of the tunnel here very shortly. And I think a lot of people watching this game tonight. I think there's a lot of bye weeks in town. I know Calvary's on a bye week.
Yeah.
Wishing them a lot of luck as they move through the playoffs.
Our rival in the north part of town's on a bye this week.
Yep. Hope they're resting up and getting ready. Love to see them be successful in these playoffs as well. There was a heck of a game last night in Shreveport. Vangel and Shreve. Vangel came away with a victory. I tell you, they've got a quarterback there, sophomore quarterback, that's going to be special to watch.
He's going to be fun to watch over the next 2 years. You know, Shane, and you all ago, you were talking about don't let the 5-5 record fool you. If the Panther fans remember, last week, Evangel came in here at 4-5 and went toe-to-toe with us and ended up winning on a last-second field goal, but then turn around and knock off Shreve in the first round of the playoffs. So they're a legit team, and they seem to be gelling right the right times. I think last week we talked about they had won like 4 straight coming into our game last week. So
that's correct. So they're doing their thing, man. I tell you, and I think these Panthers are ready to do their thing tonight. I think they've had a good week of practice. I tell you, it was pretty cool this morning getting up. I think we went to Taylor's Barbershop, got our every other Friday cut, so we'd have the fresh fade for the game tonight. Look good, feel good, play good.
That's right.
Call the game good. And we saw all the signs that the parents and cheerleaders and fans had put up and down Highway 71 here on Barksdale Boulevard. The community is ready to rock and roll.
You know, and actually I think a lot of the West Monroe fans had to see that, because that's the way they came. I think they came in was down Sligo up 71, because they probably came through Houghton to avoid the traffic and construction on I-20. So they probably got to see all the signs out also. But I am looking forward. You and I were talking earlier. We're not 100%, but we think this might be the first time these two schools have met.
Yeah, I know we went over there years ago for a scrimmage and played at West Monroe, but I'm not so sure we've played them ever.
I can't remember a time in the last 20 years that I can think of that we've played them. I could be wrong, but I don't remember. I know we've gone over and played Washita, but I don't not remember playing West Monroe. Now, I will tell you this, Shane, and I don't know if you've noticed, but there is a full moon.
Have I noticed? On Facebook, I posted a picture and tagged you in it just a little bit ago.
There you go.
That is a beautiful full moon.
I love that. If you know, you know.
Mr. Eric Newman coming in the booth with the dirty red. He's ready to rock and roll.
So Shane's got a nice, beautiful picture on Facebook of the moon that's over the visiting sidelines. You know, when the whole full moon thing started last time, when Shane wouldn't stop talking about how pretty the moon was.
Keith,
what?
Let's get something straight. I did not bring up all this moon stuff, but I will say this: every time you've talked about the moon, we've got a little momentum.
Yes.
So I'm okay with Gavington to the moon tonight.
Gavington to the moon has become the new logo around here. So let's hope that one more week we have Gavington to the moon, and one more time.
Tell you what, we had Danny Plunkett said he thought in 2001, 2002, his freshman year, they played West Monroe.
Okay.
So there could have been one or two times. The only one I remember on record, we traveled over there to play a scrimmage game with them.
Well, thank you, Mr. Plunkett. Like I said, we weren't 100% sure because there's been a lot of football games played over the years. Now, I just couldn't recall one, but it didn't mean it didn't happen. So, Shane, I think you also, we'll get off football just for a second real quick. Did you say that basketball's starting up next week?
Hey, basketball starts tomorrow. The Jamboree's at Parkway High School tomorrow.
Okay.
You've got Plain Dealing, I believe, opening up the Plain Dealing in Houghton, maybe. Let me. Well, instead of assuming, let me let y'all know what time those games are going to be tomorrow, because we are really close to basketball season. And there we are. So tomorrow, at Parkway High School, the Plain Dealing Lions and the Houghton Buccaneers kick off the Jamboree. Girls at 1 o'clock, boys at 2:15, followed by the Airline Vikings versus the Bossier Bearcats. Girls at 3:30, boys at 4:45, and to cap off the evening, the Parkway Panthers will be playing the Benton Tigers. Girls at 6, boys at 7:15. So come out basketball and Sobo tomorrow.
Come out tomorrow night and enjoy a back-to-back girls boys game to kind of get things started in a Jamboree. The girls are going to be fun to watch this year. Boys got a few players coming back from last year's team. It's going to be exciting. So it's going to be fun to have basketball this year. The girls are 2-time defending state champions.
Back, baby.
Going for number 3 this year, 3 in a row, and they still got some talent on that team.
Look at that beautiful Pride of Pantherland band coming onto the field there. That is good stuff.
It's weird not seeing them in a black and red uniform, though. A while ago, they were standing out there. I was like, who is that? And I forget that their competition uniforms are different colors for their competitions this year.
Got the black and red flags going, though.
Yeah. They still bleed black and red.
Tell you what, if you haven't had an opportunity to watch this band perform, Mark Minton has had them doing phenomenal things for a long time. A lot of scholarships come from Parkway High School because of this band.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, they won the grand champions a couple weeks ago in Natchitoches.
We're about to give you a brief pause for the playing of the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the P.
Shane, we were talking a while ago about Airline having the week off. Is Parkway and Airline the only Bossier schools to make the playoffs this year? I hadn't heard anything about Benton or Houghton.
I don't believe they did.
Okay.
Don't believe so. And they're doing PHS, getting ready to call these Panthers as they come out. This is one of the coolest things. If you have not seen the Parkway Panthers run out from under the Panther P there, we are ready. It's Friday Night Lights, Keith.
That's right.
Playoff time.
Playoff time. It's hard to believe that the playoffs are already here. I mean, we've been doing this for 10 weeks now, and it's hard to believe that this is playoff time. it's kind of bittersweet for me. I'm glad we're in the playoffs, but I hate.
Here they come. Your Dirty Red Parkway Panthers. The red and black smoke coming. The Parkway flag. Keith, you better get as excited as I am for some Friday Night Lights right here.
I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
Let's go, baby.
Shane pounding on the table. Last time he did that, he knocked all of our computer stuff down, and we were out of commission for like 10 minutes. So, just kidding. No, I am looking forward to it. I'm fired up. I'm ready for this. We are going to come out, and we're going to take on some Rebels and eliminate some Rebels tonight.
Before we get started with football, Keith, I got to tell you about something happened today.
Okay.
Today, my son asked me, can I have a bookmark? I just burst into tears. 15 years old, and he still doesn't know my name. You didn't like that one, Keith?
I liked it. I did like that one.
He said, can I have a bookmark?
I got it. I got one.
He thought my name was Mark.
I got one coming a little bit later, but I was going to wait till a little bit later on. I was going to drop the one that I got a little bit later on in the game. I didn't want to do it too early.
All right, I feel like you didn't like that one. I got to do one more.
I did like that one. That was a good job, Mark.
What would happen if you threw all the books in the ocean?
What would happen if you threw all the books in the ocean?
It would cause a tidal wave.
Wow. The bookmark one was better. I like the bookmark one better.
All right, I'm done with that. I'm ready for some football. I had to give a couple people like our dad jokes.
There
I had to
you
get
go.
that out of the way.
You started it off right off the bat with it, so that's the way to do it. Okay, here come the Rebels. Yay. Woo. Okay. We cheered for them. There you go. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's how we cheer for them right there. All right, folks. We are fixing to have the coin flip here in just a second. As usual, we got our captains out there of DD Oliver, Christian Harris, Mayo, and Big C.J. Dudley.
While we're waiting on them to walk out, I'd like our special playoff game sponsor, Shady Grove and Bel Air. You have an opportunity to choose a new councilman in March. Cliff Smith is your trusted voice in South Bossier. Support our friend Cliff Smith. Check out Cliff Smith for BossierCity.com.
It's getting to be that time of year again, Shane, where it's election season's coming around, and it's time to, I guess the only one we have is a city coming up. Is that the only thing that's going to be on the ballot in March? Okay. Thanks for leaving me hanging there, guys. I appreciate that one. Woo. Wow.
Got you. Early in the game, and I got you.
They just all looked at me like, okay.
I was just reading the sponsors. I wasn't talking politics, Keith.
I wasn't talking politics. I was talking local interest.
Tell you what, though, our first quarter sponsor, who has been a sponsor for 2 years, tried and true. Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, the #1 paving and asphalt contractor in Northwest Louisiana. Call Ryan at 742-8100 and ask for Mr. Big.
Mr. Big. I don't know. What do they feed those kids over in West Monroe? Those are some big kids at Captain's over there. Goodness gracious. We all know how big D.D. Oliver is, and they're all the same size as D.D. Look at old Mayo. He's down there, look like he's a little kid.
I bet Mayo can outrun every one of them.
I guarantee you he can outrun every one of them backwards, but I hope he outruns them a lot tonight. Somebody's around. I don't know if y'all know it or not, but hey, Shane, did you know that Mayo has an opportunity to be a 5-time district, all district?
The spotters making fun of that because I do mention that every game, but we have new people listening each week.
That's the reason I said it, because he was making fun of us over there.
That's probably why ESPN's calling me and not y'all, because I do my job right.
Y'all? I thought we were a team. I thought we went together.
But you started to say what the guy said in your ear.
No, I did it on purpose because he was being a smart aleck. I was helping you out.
Christian Harris, number 19, is going to hurt some folks tonight.
That's right.
Big D.D. is going to hurt some folks. Number 5.
Once again,
J. Dudley is going to run over some folks, and I can't wait to see Mayo get the ball in the open field It is time for kickoff, ladies and gentlemen.
We are going to kick off tonight from the north side heading south. So West Monroe will receive the ball in the south end zone to start this ball game.
It's a beautiful turf field we got out there.
Yes, it is.
Red and black Parkway P. I worked several years trying to get that turf down there, my brother.
You did a good job. Nothing like congratulating yourself on something.
Are we choosing violence tonight?
We're getting fired up.
We are choosing violence. Hey, I do have the kickoff sponsor for us. So Danielle Merriott wants to kick off your home buying journey. Visit mortgagewithmarriott.com or call 318-510-8966. I can tell you from experience, I've used her for a few of my clients. She does a great job. If you need help getting pre-approved and getting a home loan, give Danielle Merriott a call.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Danielle says hello from Hot Springs. Hello, Danielle. Let's get it.
Here we go, the kickoff. Kick to about the 22-yard line, takes a bounce. West Monroe picks it up there, and he is met immediately by Mr. Locke with the tackle.
Dallas Locke.
The freshman says, welcome to South Bossier with the suplex tackle right off the bat. The freshman says, I'm going to be involved in this ball game, and you're going to hear my name a lot.
Speaking of suplexes, who's going to win the fight with Tyson and Paul tonight? In the comments, let us know about that. Hopefully everyone will get home in time to watch that.
I hope Tyson, but we'll see. All right. West Monroe comes out, lines up with a single back in the backfield, lines up with the quarterback in the pistol. Takes a snap, and he is met by a multitude of Panthers right off the bat. Roderick Johnson, the first one to make contact.
Big number 98 getting it done.
Shane, what's he going to be?
I'm telling you, I called it when he was in middle school. By his senior year, I believe he's going to be an all-state defensive lineman. Kid is special, talented, gets it done.
Pickup of 2 on the play, brings up a 2nd down and 8. I didn't think he got that far, but... All right, 2nd down and 8. West Monroe rolls to the right. He's looking deep. He throws it. And he makes a catch into Parkway territory. Mayo got a little bit turned around on that one. Mayo was in his pocket. Quarterback threw it to the sideline. Mayo was kind of cutting him off from the inside for a completion. Gets down to the Parkway 47-yard line.
That looked a little bit too easy there, Keith.
I didn't want to say that because I was told I need to be positive this week. So
let's go, Panthers.
1st and 10 from the Parkway 47-yard line. Oh, ball's on the ground, and he fumbles, and he just falls on it. Christian Harrison, number 55 over here, they were dancing in their own self. I don't have who 50, what is that? Hayes. I can't say his first name. So, loss of 6 on the play brings up a 2nd down and 16. My wife just come in here throwing stuff at me. Goodness gracious.
I don't blame her.
You ask her for a little favor, she comes in and just chunks it at you. Glad I didn't ask for a drink or anything. All right, 2nd down and 16. West Monroe throws one deep. Tell on the coverage, breaks it up, a little bit overthrown to number 4.
It's nice coverage there.
I think that was to Trez Davis.
I'm just wondering if our spotter's going to tell us who had that coverage on the play, Mr. Spotter.
That would Josh Tell on the coverage, and Davis, who had that catch for West Monroe earlier, got overthrown just a little bit there, but Josh Tell was there. Brings up a 3rd and 16. That would be nice to shut him down right here, Shane. I would love to.
Let's go. We need a big defensive stop here.
Yes. Let's everybody get fired up.
Send the man in motion.
Uh-oh, they got some blockers
Set
out
up
front.
a screen.
Uh-oh. Oh, and we stop them short of the 1st down, looks like. Brady Prine in on the tackle. West Monroe had that screen set up nicely. They had several blockers out in front of him. It looks like he picked up about 14.
Yeah, and he probably picked up enough there for them to go for it here on fourth down.
At this point, yeah, I agree with you, because they wouldn't have gone for it if he wouldn't have picked up 14. But it's going to bring up a 4th and 2, which makes it manageable for him at this point. So from the 39-yard line, 4th and 2. That's, like I said, the screen pass was set up very nicely on the play right there. All right, defense, let's go. We jump off sides. You got to be kidding me. We got to be more disciplined than that.
It's going to get on the first down, and that's going to be our first River City's communication penalty flag of the night. When you need network, phone, or high-speed data support, call River City Communications and ask for Keith.
That River City Communication Company and their penalties is just ridiculous.
Keith likes it when I call out River City Communications.
Especially when it's on Parkway.
He asked for me to only call that on the other team, but remember, he chose violence first tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. West Monroe's up under center. Tailback coming into the eye, and he is hit at the line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up 1. Roderick Johnson again on the tackle. Picks up 1, maybe 1.5. Brings up a 2nd down and 9.
Tell you what, I hope they continue running up the middle like that, but it's going to be a long night for them if they think they can run up the middle. I'm sure they're running up the middle to set up something outside, but
yeah, and we've seen them do that already once or twice. Setting up the run to get to the pass, and it's worked for them a couple of times. Up in the I formation again, a pitch. This is going to be a reverse. They've got blockers all over here. Nobody stay behind. They will score on this. Penalties coming back. Somebody held when they did not need to. But that, Shane, right there, illegal blindside block is going to be coming up. It's what I feel like it's going to be. And
do you feel like that's what it's going to be, or do you have 8 people in your ear telling you?
That's what I feel like. I feel like it's going to be an illegal blindside block, which stops from scoring just then. Thank goodness, because, they waved the flag off. You got to be kidding me. These guys are from West Monroe also.
Wow.
You got to be kidding me.
You call the penalty, and then you wave it off. That's pretty interesting.
You know, Shane, that this right here was a situation where every one of our players followed the ball, and nobody stayed back from containment on that. And they had, I think you and I could have scored on that one, to be honest with you. So they're setting up for they're setting up for the extra point. They start off with that funky formation.
Is it really called the funky formation?
It's called the funky formation. That's the official title of it.
Okay.
Kick is up, and it's good. All right, here we go. 9:29 to go in the first quarter. West Monroe gets on board first. So Parkway starting off being behind again this week. But that's okay. We're going to come back and go from there.
Tell you what, I love this comment. Jennifer Menard said someone better send Chris with the gavel right now. That might be the comment of the year there. That's good stuff.
That's a good one.
I'd like to thank everybody that's tuned in. We've got 171 people tuned in here on Facebook. We've also got folks tuned in on YouTube. First drive there by the West Monroe Rebels, aided by a pickup of a penalty that they thought was a penalty, but after they thought about it, they said it wasn't.
Yeah, after they thought about it, they said, let's wave that off. Let's just go ahead and give them the touchdown.
That third down screen play, it's 2 plays I noticed where maybe we over-pursued a little bit.
Yep.
That over-pursuit got us in trouble.
And they must have seen something in film with us over-pursuing or something, because they ran it perfect twice on that drive. Little pooch kick up. Mayo lets it bounce. He picks it up at the 15. Mayo's got a few blockers in front of him. He gets it out to the 25, 30, 35, and goes down at the 35-yard line.
Nice run back there by Mayo.
Mayo has potential to be fifth time all this year.
They're going to mark it at the 36-yard line. Brings a 1st and 10 from the 36. Parkway coming out with 5 wide receivers. Yeah, 5 wide receivers. That's the first time we've seen that this year, isn't it?
Changes up a little 5 wide.
Dudley comes back into the backfield. Dudley gets the handoff up the middle. He's got a hole. He hits the secondary of West Monroe and says, hello, nice to meet you. Hey, Shannon, I'm going to go ahead and tell you something. I bet you can't guess how many yards he picked up.
9.
9. His number should be 9 because that's what he averages a carry. All right, 2nd and 1 from the 45-yard line. Dudley takes the handoff, and he gets the first down, picks up about 3 on 2, call it 2 on the play, gets the first down to the 48-yard line. You know, Shane Dudley still looks like he has a little bit of a hiccup in his run there.
I tell you, that guy's carried the ball a lot this year, and he's put this team on his back.
Yes, he holds the record for most touchdowns in a single season for Parkway, rushing touchdowns. Heck, he could be getting Bernie with the catch. Oh, they say he dropped it. Said it was too short.
I
couldn't tell. I couldn't see from here. Well, we'll go.
He was wide open.
Yeah, he was wide open. The ball was a little short. A little bit later. Little short on there. You know, if Parkway stays in the playoffs for 1 or 2 weeks, Dudley could push the all-time record for touchdowns in a season, which I think is it Marshall that has that?
I believe so.
With 29 or something like that. Dudley hit the middle and hit at the line of scrimmage. He picks up about 3 after initial contact. I'm going to call it 2. Gets to the 50-yard line. Brings up a 3rd down and 8. See, this is something we don't need, Shane. We don't need to be in these long 3rd down situations.
Well, and you see the big formation come on, so this is 2-down territory. They're probably going to say, hey, if we can get 4 or 5 here, go for it on 4th, kind of like
West Monroe did. So 3rd down and 8.
I'd like to see him go to 88 long.
CJ takes the handoff. He has a little bit of hole. He gets around the right side, and he picks up about 3. He'll bring up a 4th down and 5 from the 47. They mark it to the 46. So bring up 4th and 4. We need a first down right here in a bad kind of way.
Tell you what, this year Farrington has been pretty good on 4th down.
Yeah, he has been really good on 4th down this year. Here's the snap. He fakes it to CJ over Bernie's head for the incomplete pass. Turnover on downs. And here Monroe will take over 1st and 10 from the Parkway 46-yard line. All right, folks, we're gonna have to get some fired up people up here. We need to get some Go Parkway in the comments. Let's get some mojo going here.
Look at that moon up there, Keith.
Look at that moon. It's a pretty moon. Bad moon horizon. Let's go. West Monroe takes a snap, and he is tackled after about a 3-yard gain. Prying in on the tackle.
As well as number 97.
We don't have a name for 97. Oh, Nate Kemp, our spotter. He's not the brightest tool in the shed, folks. Took him a little while to get there. Just kidding. First down for West Monroe. And little pitch sweep around the right side, and he picked up probably Shane, about 13 on that.
Yes, he did.
Gets down to the 37-yard line. Brings up a 1st and 10 from the Parkway 37-yard line.
I agree with David Gallman. He says we've got to get Mayo involved on the offensive side. Use his speed.
There
get
we
him
go.
Outside.
Stopped him for no gain right there. Corday Sharp in on the tackle.
Speaking of defensive stops, protect your home and auto with Burkhardt Insurance across the street at 4308 Panther Drive. Give CB and Chase Burkhardt a call for all your insurance. Auto, home, business insurance. Give them a shout. Both Parkway graduates.
2nd down and 10 from the 37-yard line. Shane, not only did Corday Sharp get in there, that was a massive Panthers in on that tackle. I got me a whole list tonight.
I see you've had a teacher helping you out.
That's right. Miss Grimaldi made me a list of words I can say other than host. West Monroe throwing across the middle, and it's overthrown. Crowder and Howard in on that breakup right there. Brings up a 3rd down and 10.
Let's go defense. Good stop right here. Make them punt it. Maybe even sack them.
I would love a sack right here for sure. Sack fumble, yes. Moon. So is that our tent down there, the red thing? Okay. Our medical tent, folks, has made it to the stadium. Hopefully we don't need it tonight. They set up that screen again. He drops it.
Oh, there we go.
So brings up a 4th down and 10 from the 37. Do they stay out there and I think they probably go for this, to be honest with you, because I think it's too far for a field goal. Our spotter said their kicker was kicking from 45 plus during pregame, but they're coming out. Looks like they're going to punt this. I would watch the fake. This is very much a kind of a. He kicks it with the field goal type, and we fair catch it at the 7-yard line.
It's a nice fair catch there to keep it from going back and being starting out of the 1 or 2. So the Panthers will get the ball here. 1st and 10.
5:53 to go in the first quarter. Parkway trailing 7-0 to the West Monroe Rebels. That was a shame. We needed that stop right there.
Absolutely.
That was something that I feel like it was big for us because they had good field position to start off. They moved the ball into Parkway territory pretty quickly, and then we slowed down and stopped them. So that we need to get something going right here and move it on forward. Gaviton takes the snap. He hands it off to CJ. CJ goes to the right side, and he is taken down after a gain of maybe 2. Let's call it 2, maybe 3. They'll give him 3 on this. CJ was kind of waiting for his blockers to get in front of him a little bit, and a couple of the West Monroe guys ran him down from behind. It's kind of a slow developing play right there. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. They fake it, throw it out to Mayo, and Mayo has it broken up. Brings up a 3rd down and 7.
Trying to get the ball out there to Mayo. Good defensive coverage there.
That was good coverage on the defense by number 1. Orlando Weber. I don't have my glasses, so I think that says Weber. CJ takes the handoff. He goes down the left side. He gets the 1st down, picks up 11 on the play. Gets out to the 21-yard line. We needed that, Shane. We needed CJ to make a big break right there. We're going to go in a little hurry up. CJ takes the handoff again. He goes back over the left side, left tackle, picks up another 6 maybe.
Tell you that last run was that 1st down run. The Panthers are moving the chains, and that's a Lionheart Moving 1st down. No one moves Sobo in North Louisiana like Lionheart Moving. Give them a call.
2nd down and 5. They gave him 5 on the play. Mayo in the backfield. Mayo gets the handoff this time. He's got some blockers in front of him. He's trying to get around the outside, and they stretched it. West Monroe did a good job of stretching the play out. Got to the 31-yard line. They're going to be they gave him the 1st down.
Nice.
So I was going to say he was going to look like he's going to be just short, but he got there.
Another Lionheart Moving
Once
1st
again,
down for the Panthers.
Panthers in a hurry up. CJ gets the handoff. CJ runs over a couple of the linebackers in the West Monroe backfield. He picks up another 6. Bring up a 2nd down and 4. The chain gain over there hadn't even had a chance to get set. Guys over there trying to figure out what world he's in, and he can't. They're already moving the chains on him. So 2nd down, 6. CJ gets it again off the right side. He's going to get the 1st down. Gets down to about the 41, maybe the 42, but it's going to be enough for us. Get to the 41, but it's going to be enough for a 1st down.
Keith, number 42 for West Monroe looks a lot like you, man. Just a huge athletic specimen.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. I didn't want to say that. the same play that West Monroe was waiting for at that time, so they stopped CJ for just a 1-yard gain. Shane, I didn't want to say that. I don't like to brag about my athletic abilities and, you know, how I look like a Roman god or anything like that, but so
42 is a twin of yours.
You saying that guy looks like Buddha?
I'm telling you, that's a big dude right there, number 4-2 in the middle linebacker position for West Monroe.
All right, Tell takes a handoff. He goes up the middle, goes off the right guard, and Tell keeps driving those legs, and he picks up maybe 6 on the play, brings up a 3rd and we'll call it 2. Yeah, 3rd and 2. They initially had Tell stop for about a 1-yard gain, and he just kept driving those legs. And next thing you know, Tell has picked up 6 more yards. Hopefully this big offensive line will wear down on West Monroe at some point. CJ gets up the middle. He's hit in the backfield, but he gets the first down. I'm looking right down the line right here, and if they say it's not a first down, we're going to hear Shane really get crazy.
Tell you what, I agree with Meredith McGovern. She said he looks like he's got a mortgage and a minivan.
That's right. She's talking about me?
No, she's talking about the middle linebacker.
Thank you. Whew. No, that was to Coleman. Coleman takes a little out route. Picks up about 4 on the play, maybe 5. We'll call it 4.
Speaking of middle linebackers, shout out to Barrett Newman tuning in here to Sobo Live. B New, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well.
Hadn't seen Newman on here lately, last couple of games. CJ gets the handoff, and guy grabs a hold of his shoestring and still picked up about 2, so it brings up a 3rd down and 4. CJ had a little bit of a hole right there, but the smallest guy on the field, that number 2, reached in there and grabbed his shoestring and pulled him down.
Tell you good news about this 3rd and 4 coming up, or 3rd and 5, is we got 2 downs to get it. So let's go, guys.
You know, you can see the discipline of West Monroe right there. We've had many a team jump off sides on this formation right here, and they did not budge at all. CJ, now he's going to be about a yard short, brings up 4th and 1. So once again, I'm sure the big boys will be in there.
It's like Coach Brotherton giving one of those big guys a...
Somebody missed a block or something. He was telling them that they missed something. So brings up a 4th and 1. CJ gets the handoff, and he will get the first down. No, come on. You were past the line, and then you start walking backwards. You got to be kidding me.
I think he got it.
He came back on the play. I believe that's going to be I don't think he's got it. I think he's going to be short by about 3 inches, according to that spot right there. It's a bad spot. I believe they're going to be short. Let's see how good my eyes are. I hope I'm wrong. Thank goodness I can't see, Shane. We got it by about
listen to your daddy when I tell you it's a first down.
What? You stayed quiet over there, though. You were nervous. 1 inch. Whoo!
Tell you what.
That was close. We don't need them that close
Needed
again.
that. And that was what I'd like to call a Lionheart Moving first down.
That was big boy versus big boy and versus big boy right there. And that was...
I agree with Tim Owens. He said some good smash mouth football going on right here.
Exactly. CJ takes the ball. He goes around the right side. He's got a blocker in front of him. He gets down to the 35, 30, 25, goes down to the 20.
That's a grown man running the football right there.
CJ picks up 19 yards on the carry.
He doesn't have a mortgage in a minivan, but he's grown.
Flag on the play. You got to be kidding. Now, we're not going to wave this one off, though. We'll call this one. No crackback clock on that.
Coy's telling them there's some Takira San Miguel down on the side of the field if they'd like to eat something at halftime.
You know, they wave off one for them, but then they give it to us.
That's tough.
That's a 15-yarder, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a River City's communication penalty flag. When you need network, phone, or high-speed data support, call River City's Communications.
Man, did anybody happen to see that, by the way? All right, 1st and 25. That's a loss of 34 yards on the play if you take the 19-yard gain and the 15-yard penalty. Tail gets into the secondary. He picks up about 8, 7. So
I think we're going to need to practice our Bernie here in just a second, because I think we're going to go deep to 88.
I hope so.
Jump ball throw.
So 2nd down and 17 coming up. Fake to tail. There it is to Bernie. And he overthrows Bernie, and Bernie was wide open. Oh, my gosh. The West Monroe defensive back fell down, and he overthrew Bernie. Brings up a 3rd down, 17 coming up. $18 seconds to go in the first quarter. West Monroe on top 7-0.
I think we go back at Bernie again.
Or Mayo down here. It seems to the cornerback cover, Mayo is a pretty good cornerback. He's done a good job of staying with Mayo. And he overthrows. Turnover on downs. Once again, West Monroe will take over on the Parkway 46-yard line. Oh, that was 3rd down. They already changed it to 4th.
That's why you don't need to be getting so mad up here. Your blood pressure's getting high over there.
I've been
you need
mad.
to be cool, calm, and collected.
I've been
like
mad too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Bernie's in the backfield. That's the first time I've seen this. 4th and 17. Bernie's going to kick it. Nice little punt down there.
Get down there.
Gets it down to the 15, to the 14, rolls out of bounds at the 14-yard line. Bernie with a nice kick. So not only can Bernie catch, he can kick. 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Parkway down 7-0. Shane, this might be the first time this year we did not score in the first quarter.
I would agree with that. I believe that's, I mean, we're averaging 15 points per game in the first quarter. And haven't really been on the field a lot offensively here in this quarter.
No, they did a good job of running a lot of the clock. They ran a lot more plays than we did, and that was our longest drive just then. West Monroe fullback takes a handoff up the middle, and he picks up about 4, maybe 5. Brady Prine in on the tackle. Brings up a 2nd down and 6.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter. As we get ready here for the second quarter, I'd like to thank our second quarter sponsor, Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, the #1 paving and asphalt contractor in Northwest Louisiana. Call Ryan, 742-8100. I'd like to give another shout out to one of our other sponsors. We have not had a field goal or a touchback yet, but if you need peace of mind, call Stephanie Peters with Peace of Mind Inspection Service before your next home or rental purchase. Check her out on Facebook, Stephanie Peters, Peace of Mind Home Inspection Service, and she is the best in the business, folks.
You know, speaking of peace of mind, Shane, I wished you would have peace of mind up here so you would stay calm. So,
dude, I've been calm the whole game.
Well, that's because everybody knows you're Mr. Cool, Calm, and Collected. It's your middle name. Shane, Cool Hand, Cheatham.
Yeah, I like that. Look, we got all kind. We got arguments in the comments on which insurance is the best. We got Progressive, we got State Farm, we got Allstate. We are getting after it in the comments. I like it. Keep it up.
Wait till we get to our real estate talk. Pitch to the running back. He's got a little bit of a hole and tackled by Trenton Howard. Trenton Howard in on the tackle. Peyton Rayner also in on the tackle. He changed his number to 21. we've had a couple of players change their numbers this last couple of weeks and kind of thrown us a little bit up here. West Monroe picks up the first down. Got out to the 28-yard line. They pitch, go to their left side, and
nice. Oh, he had a hold of him.
He had a hold of him. Rayner grabs a hold of him. Rayner pulls him down. Rayner was the last person before that was going to score, and Rayner grabbed a hold of dear life and hung on. And then got a little help, got cleaned up by Chase Crowder, but Rayner hangs on and brings him down after a pickup of about 20. So 1st and 10 from the Parkway 45-yard line. You know, Shane, this is something we hadn't seen much of this year. Nate Kemp in on the tackle, but West Monroe's running up the middle on us. That's not something we're used to seeing, having guys, an opposing team, run up the middle. That's the heart and soul of our defense right there.
Yeah, and I tell you, this is probably the best offensive line that we've played against this season. They got some big old boys up there.
Yes, they do.
We will see. Keep an eye on that here the rest of the game, because I think that's going to be important if they continue to wear that defensive line of ours out, because that's just one of the strengths of our team.
Yeah, no doubt. West Monroe has a man in motion. Pitch to the left side. Picks up about 6 on the play right there. Copenhaver and Chase Crowder in on the tackle. You know, we had him kind of, had containment there, and he cut back and picked up about 6 yards.
Catching us flat-footed on defense here a little bit. Like, he's coming through with a head of steam, and some of our guys are kind of flat-footed, and that never ends well.
No. 2nd down and 4 coming up at the Parkway 29-yard line. 9:40 to go in the first half. West Monroe on top 7-0. Oh, they're going to fake. Got the pass. Mayo's going to get called for a flag right here. Dang it. Mayo never turned around on that. Mayo bit on the pitch and the halfback pass, and he had to try to catch up, and he just never could get his head back around. We'll give them a first down inside the 20.
Keith, I got to tell you, got to give a shout out to Jim McGrange Outdoors.
Yes, they set us up
provided us with these really cool cups that I'm drinking my cold Dr. Pepper out of right now.
Yes.
Look,
Hey.
Look.
Oh, I got one too, just so that everybody knows that Shane wasn't the only one that got one. West Monroe goes around the left side and picks up maybe 9 on the play. Josh Tell on the tackle. They
Not
get
sure
down.
how we missed that. I thought they were calling a timeout.
Got down to the 6-yard line. It's going to be a 2nd down and 1 or 2. Second down and 2 coming up on the 6-yard line. Handoff goes up the middle, and he will score. So that was about a, where did they start on 14? So 86-yard drive right there to put them up 13-0 with extra point pending.
David Johnson just said, Keith, how about that moon tonight?
Yeah, that moon is shining bright on Preston Crownover Stadium, but I don't think they're paying attention to it. They need to look up. And there's right now there's a lot of people who the air has gone out of their lungs here in the stadium.
Well, I tell you, the Panthers aren't used to coming out, going a whole quarter without scoring.
Yes.
14-0. This game is far from over, but you know the Panthers' offense is not designed, you know, to run and shoot. It's a ball control offense, and we just haven't had the ball a lot here in the first quarter and first few minutes of this half, but we also haven't been able to stop them.
No, that's the other key to it is not the fact that we haven't moved the ball that well. We just haven't been able to stop them either. So it's been kind of a situation where we are just not – right now we're not playing Parkway Panther football, but I feel like we're going to turn that around here in a few minutes. I feel like we're going to come out and get a score right here.
Well, I'd like to give a shout out. There's 620 people watching this Sobo production tonight. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Here's the kickoff, his little pooch kick. Uh-oh, this could be trouble. Oh, they got the ball. You got to be kidding me. Pooch kick in the air, and they recovered at the 35-yard line. Shane, I'm at a loss of words right now. West Monroe will take over the ball on the 34-yard line.
I tell you, the defense has been on the field quite a bit. They've got to go back out there immediately. Special teams just got caught sleeping a little bit there on that kick.
Everybody was just kind of looking at each other like who's going to get the ball, and it hit the ground. And, you know, once it hits the ground and they're coming at you full speed, they're going to –
let's go, Panthers. Somebody make a play. Christian Harris, make a play right here. Let's go, guys.
Tailback takes the handoff up the middle, and he gets into the secondary, and he's going to pick up about 14, it looks like. Gets down to the Parkway 16-yard line. Brady Prine and Copenhagen in on the tackle. We really need our defense to step up right here. We need to hold them to no worse than a field goal.
They're going to get a heavy dose of this running back.
Oh, yeah. He is a good running back, too. And look at the holes that are opening up for him. He's going to score. He goes up the middle and goes almost untouched for the score. So with 8:39 to go in the first half, Parkway's down 20-0 with the extra point pending.
In other news, Michaela Williams has 9 points and 5 rebounds. Early on here is the LSU Lady Tigers are down 33-28 in the second quarter against Murray State.
Wow. West Monroe's going to get an unsportsmanlike penalty called on them and be assessed on the kickoff.
You know, Keith, I was supposed to be in Baton Rouge tonight.
Yeah, you missed going to Baton Rouge tonight to be here with me, and I appreciate that. Now, but I'm glad you're here. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. It's going to be the biggest playoff comeback in Parkway history.
I like it. I like that mojo.
21-0, 8:39 to go in the first half. And they're still running their mouths back and forth over there.
Well, I tell you what, with all due respect to our Panther team, stop running our mouths and let's run some plays.
I think it was West Monroe that was running their mouth. But so they will kick off from the 25-yard line coming up. So this will be one time that Mayo should have an opportunity to return one. So this will be an opportunity. This, I guarantee you, will not be kicked into the end zone. This will not be a touchback. Now I'm making a prediction. He can't do it.
I got to give a shout out to Principal Verbka. We have some Zaxby's up here in the booth tonight. About to eat some of it. Keith, you want some? You want me to share?
No, thank you. I had some earlier.
They said Keith ate a whole tray of Zaxby's.
Mayo gets it at the 21-yard line. And he is going to be taken down at the 32-yard line. So Parkway will start the ball. They give him to the 33. All right, we're back, folks. Shane was trying to give me his chicken sandwich. I had to tell him no. All right. Gavington gives the handoff to CJ. CJ goes up the middle. He picks up about 7 on the play, bring up a 2nd down and 3. You know, Shane, there's not really a whole lot we can do. We can't change our game plan right here. We're just going to have to execute and slowly get back into this ball game. CJ, once again, is going to take the handoff. He's going to have the 1st down. He gets into Rebel territory, gets down to the 49-yard line, picks up the 1st down. I think they've made CJ mad. CJ says, you know what, I'm the best running back on this field right here, not the West Monroe running back. CJ takes another handoff. He is hit after picking up 2 yards on the play. That number 42 that you talked about was in on the tackle, along with number 18. The 42's name is Parker Todd. I assume he's the senior, not the sophomore. There's 2 number 12s or 2 number 42s. Mayo pushed off, but he got away with it. Gavin overthrows him. Did they throw the flag? It's going to be pass. It's going to be offense. Oh, they call a holding on me. No, holding. Oh, he changed his mind. Okay, holding on the defense. I was like, how do you have a holding on the offensive receiver? But I think we kind of got away with on right there. Maybe that's why Mayo pushed off, is because they held him to start off. But so that's something we needed right there, Shane. It was a little bit of a momentum. Got a 1st down, will get us a little bit farther down into territory. We get a touchdown right here, things will be okay. 7:33 to go in the 1st half.
Panther 1st down. That's a Lionheart Moving 1st down. Let's go, Panthers. Let's get another one right here.
Tails in the backfield with Gavington. They stopped the clock because they said the marker on the wrong side was wrong, but he had fixed it before the guy had actually called the timeout. Gavington takes the handoff. He gives it to Tail. Tail's up the middle. Tail breaks through. Tail gets through. Tail gets down to the 10-yard line. That's what I'm talking about right there, folks. Tail said, I'll tell you something. I'll tell you I'll get it down to the 10-yard line.
Great run there by Tail. Great blocking there by the offensive line as well.
Tail says, I'll tell you I am not done with it yet. Big CJ comes in with the big package. CJ takes the handoff and gets down to the 5-yard line. Brings up a 2nd down and goal from the 5. West Monroe just has got an Ole Miss player on the ground over there. So with 7 minutes to go in the 1st half, we're going to have a timeout for injury with West Monroe. So Shane, this is something we needed right here. We needed this little.
Well, I'll tell you, if we can punch the ball in the end zone here, get a 3-and-out defensive stop, get the ball back, you know, you could be looking at a 21-14 game going into the half.
And we get
Panthers
the ball.
Get the ball here. So love to see a little fight from C.J. Dudley, that offensive line, and then Tell as well, because you know, some of these guys will be the last game that some of these folks play right here. And so,
well, Shane, real quick before the game starts back up, speaking of being a little disappointed, you know, with the election coming up and everything, after the election, you know, Trump is issuing something that I do not agree with him on. You know, you and I are both chicken and cheese type of people, and I'll finish it up after this play. Handoff to CJ. CJ gets hit by number 42, Parker Todd. Maybe a loss of a yard on brings up 3rd and 6 from the goal. 3rd and goal from the 6. So anyway, you know, you and I are big chicken and cheese guy. Well, did you know Trump's going to outlaw shredded cheese?
Really?
Yes.
No more shredded cheese?
No more shredded cheese. He wants to make America great again.
Okay. Well, hey, we'll give it a shot. We'll just not have any shredded cheese.
Did you get it? Grate. You're not going to grate the cheese anymore.
It's going to be 4th and goal.
4th and goal from the 1. That was a good joke. Chris is over there telling me.
Look, I'm not in a joking mood. I'm in a score a touchdown mood.
I'm trying to get everybody fired up.
Let's tell that joke at halftime.
Chris over there talking about, no, Keith, it's make America healthy again. No, it's great. You grate cheese.
Yeah, that was bad timing. Bad timing for that dad joke.
Well, I thought I had more time.
Dennis Vanberg Jr. says easy on the Ole Miss comments, Keith.
CJ takes the handoff, and he will score. Nope. Yep.
Absolutely.
Nope.
Put your hands up.
They're not giving it to him.
What are we doing here? They have no idea.
Folks, we're literally sitting around watching them watch. They have no clue what they're doing. You can't measure if it got in the end zone. You got to be kidding me. That is the worst call I've seen all year long.
Wow.
It takes 5 referees to sit around and figure out they have their finger up their nose and cannot get the ball across the end zone. Everybody in the stadium can see that these must be the Benton referees from the 2-point conversion. Wow. That was I
don't even know what to say about that. I mean, somebody had to have been watching to see if the ball crossed the plane.
And they're all sat around and talked about it.
To get up, and now they're going to have to explain to Brotherton what they did the kumbaya about.
Yeah, that was a horrible call. Horrible. I don't even know. You have all of them sit around and look at each other like, hey, who's going to make this call? And none of them can make the call, and everybody on the field knows he got in. That is ridiculous.
Well, as we still let them explain to the coach, talk a little bit about our halftime sponsors. We get ready to go to halftime. Special thank you to our halftime sponsor and close friend of SOBO.live, Chris Smith for Bossier City. Want to learn more? Visit chrissmithforbossier.com.
So I guess after the speaking with Coy, they're gonna. I mean, they can't overturn it at this point. But that is, you hate it when referees determine a game, especially on high school football like this. When you said, these are last chance some of these kids will ever get a chance to play on a football field, and just.
Tell you what, Keith, remember earlier a few minutes ago when I said, I'm the calm, cool, collective guy up here? Yeah, that's over. I'm mad as hell right about now.
I'm so glad you're finally mad. It's taken you 2 games to get mad up here. I hadn't seen you mad since the airline game. I need you mad. 2nd down and 8 coming up. Pickup of about 1 on. I don't know if I'm serious. I don't know if they could have marked that ball any closer to the goal line. Had him for a safety, and he gets him, breaks the arm tackle, gets out to the 8-yard line. 4:46 to go in the first half. We need a stop right here.
Panthers need a big 3rd down stop, punt.
Rapinoe in on the tackle. We hit him in the backfield in the end zone, and they got free. Picked up about 6, brings up a 3rd down and 2.
Big play right here. Let's go, guys.
If we ever needed a stop, now's the time to have one. They line up in the
Christian Harris, make a play right here.
They line up in the I formation.
And come right at number 19. He's going to be ready right here. They went the opposite direction, but we still got him. 19's in on the tackle.
He got the first down. They got out to the 11.5-yard line and gave him the first down. You know, I think a while ago, whenever you and I were sitting here talking, I was watching the referees talking to Coy, and the head referee was actually trying to hush another one. Looks like the back judge back a little bit, and I think to myself, the back judge does not need to be having input at all in that. So, Dede in on the tackle. Dede wraps him up for a no gain right there. Hey, by the way, Dennis, I know you're listening. The only reason I even said Ole Miss a while ago because I knew you were listening on here.
Tell you what, I have to agree with Dick Concilio. Coach Concilio said, I can see Parkway scored a touchdown all the way from sunny Florida.
Yeah, I agree. I happened to look through a monitor, and I could see they scored.
But we got to keep rolling.
Yeah.
Got to get a stop here, get the ball back. See if we can get in the end zone before the half.
There's nothing you can do about it now. Drops back for a pass. He's got a guy.
One-on-one coverage.
Got him, hits him at the 40-yard line, and he makes the catch. Gets out to about the 47-yard line. That number 4 again. Trez Davis with another reception. I think he's the only one that's caught the ball for him tonight.
This Parkway defense looks tired and almost defeated.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you.
They need a big play, fumble, something here to
get their spirits
get
back.
a little energy back for them.
I agree, Shane. They kind of just look, like you said, they're hanging their heads a little bit, looked a little bit defeated. I think after that call at the end zone, it kind of felt like they just took the air completely away from them. West Monroe will be stopped up the middle for a gain of 1. A horde of Panthers on the tackle. 2:35 to go in the first half. West Monroe leading 21-0.
Hey, got to give a shout out to one of our watchers, Jeff Norcross. Happy birthday, brother. Hope you're having a good time and enjoying it.
Second down and 9.
Let's go, Panthers. Big play right here.
From the Parkway, from the West Monroe 48-yard line. Fakes it to the running back. He's got a guy down here. Hits the fullback out of the backfield, and the fullback will get down and tackled by Copenhagen. He's going to be short by about a yard. Brings up a 3rd and 1.
Hey, when you give them these 3rd and 1s in this area of the field, you got 2 plays to get 1 yard.
And they got that big, huge offensive line. So here we go. We need a stop right here. 3rd down and 1. 1:33 to go in the first quarter. And
quarterback sneak gets about 3. Got helmets coming off.
Corday Sharp's helmets come off 4 times tonight.
It's going to be first down.
Coy made sure that helmet was on tight this time. Oh, that's got to be a penalty. You can't take your helmet off and showboat like that.
Wow. He did just that. He took his helmet off and signaled first down. And apparently the rest that rode the bus over here with him were good with that. Yeah, you told us you were going to do that.
Yeah.
We thought you were going to do it in the second half.
As a matter of fact, we gave you that idea.
Yes, y'all. I'm getting a little frustrated.
1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. West Monroe looking over to the sidelines with 51 seconds to go. Pitches, it's going to be reversed. They got nobody over here again.
There.
Once again.
Get there.
He's going to score. We over-pursued, and they hit us with the reverse to score a 99-yard drive to take the lead at 27-0. So 39 seconds to go in the first half. West Monroe on top, 27-0, though, coming up for the extra point. Here's the snap, the kick. It's up. It's good. 28-0 to go. First half. 39 seconds to go in the first half. Well, here's the good news. They scored 28.5. That means we can score 28.5. So.
Tell you, it's tough as fans to try to call this game. I guess that's why you really want professional, unbiased people calling these games, because right now I'm madder. I don't even want to say how mad I am, but I tell you,
it's fun having fans call the game when you're winning.
I tell you what, I had a conversation earlier today about our district compared to some of the other districts in the state, and I don't know. I think West Monroe's coming out here and showing that they went 2-3 in district, and their district was just a little bit tougher than this district.
That Monroe,
from what I've seen so far.
Monroe district is tough. It always has been, and you and I at lunch day we were talking about the losses that who they lost to. It was not cupcake teams that they lost to, and they lost to teams that were high up there in the. Bernie picks it up at the 25, shakes around a little bit and gets out to the 32-yard line. But yeah, they lost to teams that are all highly ranked in each class that they're in.
Well, they lost to Pulaski, they lost to Neville, they lost to Ruston, they lost to Ash, and every one of those teams are phenomenal football teams this year. Here we go, 34 seconds to play here in the second quarter. See if the Panthers can steal one here right before half.
So Gavington fakes a handoff. He looks to his right. He throws out there to Bernie. Bernie makes the catch at the 49-yard line and will be taken down instantly. Stop the clock for the first down, and then Parkway calls a timeout. Nice throw and catch for Gavington and Bernie. They're going to give him to the 50-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 50. 25 seconds to go in the first half.
Keith, I got to tell you, I know you reached out and got some help for these words that you're using tonight. And I just had somebody text me and said, please tell Keith it's not a horde of Panthers. Politically correct term is a claw.
Yeah, I was going with what somebody made me a list of different names.
Or you can call them, it says, or a pack is called a pride.
A pride, yes.
So just dropping some knowledge from.
I appreciate that.
From one of our listeners that texts me.
Thank you for that.
Hey, the ticket.
And it all boils down to Bernie with the catch again down to the 36-yard line, 35-yard line. Another first down stops the clock. Oh, I think people were looking to see if we were going to do the Bernie. We had people in the stands looking back and see if we were going to do the Bernie there, Shane. We didn't do it.
Down 28-0. I might Bernie on a touchdown score, but we're not celebrating first downs over here.
I don't know if y'all can see it, but Shane is underneath the desk up here. He is sitting on the ground underneath the desk.
Not true.
To be honest with you, if either one of us got underneath that desk, I don't think we'd be able to get back up. So 1st and 10, no, 2nd and 10, we spiked the ball.
Mayo. Look to Mayo here. Look to Mayo.
Did he pick it off? Incomplete. He was out of bounds. Ball bounced up in the air, and their safety came over the top and almost intercepted that, but he just went out of bounds with 10 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd down from the 35.
Get a jump ball here. A little Hail Mary throw to Bernie. Let him use that height.
I'd like to see Coleman go across the middle right here, because I'd send Bernie and Mayo deep and have Coleman drag across the middle. We got time for 2 more plays, I think. And got a flag. So